Right, away from politics now, let's go to the education sector, where the Cabinet Secretary, Professor George Magoha, has maintained that only 2 cell phones will be allowed in any examination center as part of the efforts aimed at curbing leakage of the ongoing Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education examination. Now, this comes as the police were allowed 10 more days to detain suspected or a suspect involved in examination fraud. George Maringa with that update.
Police have been allowed 10 more days to detain suspects involved in leaking Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education KCSE exam papers. The 3 suspects, James Sumo Obongo, Justus Kimurgor and Kevin Kiprotich Langat, were presented at a Milimani court under a miscellaneous application following their arrest last week. The court granted police the 10 days as they continue with their investigations with the view of arresting more suspects they believe are behind the syndicate that has been denting the credibility of the national examination. Detectives attached to Kenya National Examinations Council (NEC), disguised as students in need of the exams, arrested suspects who were caught selling the papers and answering exam questions on behalf of KCSE candidates. 2 are students at Rongo University, while the other suspect is an IT student at Baringo Technical College. While requesting for more time, the detectives said the main mastermind of the syndicate was still at large. In the police affidavit, it stated that the suspects had formed a group known as Kali Group and created under the name Bailing Out, which they used to spread the leaked exams. The group, according to police, has 70 members. Police added that the suspects have been in constant contact and communication with their quote-unquote clients and have been charging as low as 500 shillings per paper. Speaking in Kisumu, Magoha claimed that some rogue invigilators and supervisors could be the ones who have been sharing screenshots of exam papers.
We have now come to a very painful conclusion that we do not need cell phones in examination centers, except 2 cell phones for emergency purposes. One that shall be with the head, with the center manager, and another one with one of the security men. The reason being, there could be something that is interactive, a child may fall sick, and there may be need for communication.
Meanwhile, at least 1.2 million students who sat their KCPE will receive their results this week on Wednesday, the 23rd of March. Professor Magoha has during this exam season dismissed claims of leakage, saying the only threat is early exposure of the papers. George Maringa, KTN News.
And now to a trending topic that has continued to elicit quite some reactions across the country. Mobile phone service provider Safaricom is battling a proposed plan by the central bank to separate Safaricom from M-Pesa in a move geared towards ensuring payment